Hi, in this video we're going to introduce the sine function of the myarmy. So let's first open our example file, the sample 63 noise logic 1. This is kind of an initial scene with a line of agent and with the very simple logic here, default walk and only one output sentence, the play action walk. And when you place an agents and the playback the simulation, the out of agent is just the walk. And let's randomize the speed by the sine logic here. Here the sine. The sine is also an input. Here it's the periodic sine function. And here you can see that sine function return value from the -1 to 1. So let's first take a look at the return value of that. Let's select any one of them and open our brain viewer. In the playback our simulation, select that again. You can see that this value is the return value from the sine function. You can see that it will increase and decrease to the -1, and the increased again, just like the sine, the periodic, the function here. And with this kind of the return value, we can, with our fuzzy logic, activate the output here. It's just similar like the previous video. The noise. Let's just change the -1 to 1 to this sign, and this is called the fuzzy sign. I'm sorry, shift 0 to 1, and you can see that this is the -1 to 1, and the fuzzy range is 1, which means it can activate the output. It will activate the output from 0 and 1 periodically. So let's add an output here. We need to keep selecting this node, and let's change the playback speed, the 0.2. So let's play back our simulation and see what will happen. You can see that our agent will move very slow and fast, periodically, slow and fast. This is kind of a sine function, the basic tool. And let's just change this a little bit to others. The periodic sine function with the frequency, so we can make the faster, for example 5. And let's just change this -1 to 1 to the fuzzy 2. So we add some fuzzy range here and play back our simulation. You can see that this cycle is very smaller than the previous one, and the periodic is in this more. And let's just change that to the 0.5. You can see that the speed will be much smaller because the periodic is longer. And of course, you can apply this to each one of single agent with the different periodic. So we can change this. Here you can see that this is sine function return value, and this is sine function with my ID. So each one of the agent have a different phase inside of the sine function. So let's apply that. Apply -1. Okay. And you can see that each one of agent is playing back the sine function in periodically, but different phase. You can see that this guy is walking faster, but this guy is walking fast later. Just a relatively randomize the phase for each one of agent. And of course, we can add this tool with the frequency, for example 5-1. and you can see that each one of the agent with the same periodic, but the phase is different. So you can use this to simulate the sine function. For example, a group of the animals, the walking, and with the different the speed, but almost the roughly in the same speed. So this is our introduction for the sine feature. Thank you for watching. See you next time.